Rattlers.
What up?
Good.
What up? What's going on? We're back. It's been a little minute. We've been, you know, taking the usual summer break.
Sabbatical.
Sabbatical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and we're back. We're ready to get this thing rolling. Um, how y'all been doing? Like we've been missing. Like what are Rattlers? Y'all come in, come talk to us.
We've been missing. Well, everybody's been missing. Everybody's been on break. You know, the football
Yeah.
players, they went home for the week. I mean, for the summer. Basketball is on break. Everybody's recruiting.
Yeah.
We back now. Fall camp is starting.
Yeah.
That started what?
What,
What was
last week?
that? Yeah, last week.
Mhm.
Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've
So,
done
yeah.
that. What's going on, Penalty Talk? What's going on with you?
It's been good. It's been good, making some renovations around the house and stuff. So reset
Okay.
my entire room. The last year I was in the other room there and I just got thrown what I could get when I basically moved back home. So now it's like I'm glad that I was able to finally like rearrange a new room for myself. So,
Okay.
creamsicle on one side,
Mhm.
everything else orange and green, FAMU, Florida State over here. My one and only trip to Starkville, my cowbell. Never,
It's time to get these
never.
Rattler Cowboy bells going. We've been talking about this for a while anyway. So
No, we got something
cowbell.
else. We got
Oh,
something
you're
else
right.
that
You're right. You're right.
Ashley
You're
and I,
right.
we talked
We
about.
got to get that. We got to do that one.
We got to get that
That
one.
one would
That's gonna
definitely
be
hit.
good.
Like,
Yes, it's gonna hit.
every time I think about it, like just imagine the whole
The
stadium.
sound of
Yeah.
it, yeah, it's gonna hit. So we
It'll
got
hit.
something.
We got to
I'm-
Look
really
at
push
him
that one this
like
season. Maybe
I want to
by
know what it is.
we got to get it by homecoming.
I was
We
going to say
gotta
maybe
have
by
it by
homecoming. That's what I was
That'll
thinking
be
too.
lit.
Yeah. We'll have
Yeah.
to catch you up to speed on that one because it's an opportunity to really change the
Yes,
atmosphere
please.
of things.
Yes, please. I want to know.
We think it'll hit. But yeah, it's we got, basketball like you mentioned is recruiting men and women's. These are the times where you're doing your recruiting. We got football who started their fall camp, did our training over the summer. Look at our girl. Back and ready.
Hey, Miss
Yeah.
Gail.
Good evening.
Frank, what up? So we miss you too. We miss everybody. We kind of want to give everybody a break. It wasn't, fall sports and spring sports kind of ended. Summer sport, so we decided to give it a little break, but we're back, and we're about how many weeks away from some action?
Like
I think it's 21 days.
25
days, so like
days.
3 weeks,
25
more than
days.
3 weeks for some action. So it's time to get excited. We're excited about what Coach Cozy and his staff has put together through recruiting. And what do y'all think? Like, we got a whole new coaching staff.
Pretty
I
much.
like it.
All intents and
Practically.
purposes. How you feel about our coaching staff and what we've done from last year? We know what we ended last year. We know how we feel about last year's season and expectations. So it's a new year, new coaches, almost a new team. Like, it's just a new look Rattlers. So what's up? What are we expecting?
I'm expecting a lot more speed, honestly. A lot more speed, a lot more physicality. That's what I'm expecting to come like ultimately out of all of this season. Cause I mean, I look at a lot of what they added, like even like looking at Jamal Haley in like fall camp and everything, he looks like he's in great shape. The thing I mean, just looking at videos and stuff on YouTube, the way they open up practice, like basically like red zone one-on-ones going right at each other, like already getting competitive, already putting them in game situations and everything like that is, I love the tempo of it all. I love how competitive it gets. The loser has to do up downs. I think Gerald Thomas just came out with an article today about like, what are they doing to ensure there's less penalties this season? He was just saying like they pull guys off. So yeah, I'm excited, man.
That's huge.
I'm excited.
That's a discipline piece that, discipline can be the difference in a lot of games. It's not always talent and who's more talented. It's not always who's the better coach. I mean, that helps, of course, but that discipline piece is definitely a difference maker for a lot of teams who can win games because penalties hurt. Penalties literally.
Yeah. We lost a lot of yardage last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And about it, it was during like key drives too. It's like
absolutely.
we got the biggest blows felt like when those key drives, when it was time to drive down the field, we were doing well, and then you hit with a penalty, lose your momentum, goes on.
I was saying it on our vote because Friday preseason preview drops that I recorded. I was saying on there, and I guess now I can add this third one to it as well. You know, the championship teams, like you look at, you know, what made the Eagles so successful, what made Ohio State so successful, what made the 2023 team so successful. You know, like aggressive physical defenses, but also running the ball consistently well. But like y'all just mentioned too, you know, being disciplined with penalties. You don't want to lead your conference in penalties. That's one stat you want to be last in. Yeah. So I can't remember like the number that Gerald had in the article, but like I think they were like 101st in penalties. I can't remember like which one it was, but I think they were like 4th in the SWAC. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah, and that's never good. You don't want to lead in those categories,
especially when you struggling to run the ball, which we did all last season. Well, the first half of the season definitely. Towards the end, it got a little better, and I think to that point, that's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is what our offense is going to look like this year, because I felt like it was a word came to mind, and I'm not going to say it. It struggled. So I'm definitely looking to see how our offense picks up. And I mean, everybody, of course, is looking for the QB, so I'm not even going to talk about that. But
right.
But my biggest thing is, like I said, to see how the offense comes together, and then to see if we finally, which we should, but do we replace Anthony Dunn? I'm looking for that guy coming off that edge. I'm looking. Did we finally? Because last year, we had a lot of our guys playing out of position, and we didn't really have anybody like our key person at that position that could really get to the quarterback. And so Cozy did one thing I like. He put a lot of emphasis on that. We got a couple of edge rushers in, and I'm just curious to see, which one of them gonna step up and really,
we need some
some
quarterbacks not in a rattling uniform.
Get after that quarterback. Yeah, exactly.
Some quarterbacks on their backs, because if we're being honest, last year, if I were a quarterback in the SWAC playing up against us, I wouldn't have been worried.
They weren't.
We weren't giving a whole lot of trouble. We weren't giving a whole lot of trouble. I'd have been like, I can sit back here and do what I need to do. Let my receivers run 10 yards, 20 yards.
Yeah, so honestly.
We need to speed up that clock. And this year is that. We got to speed up the clock of the quarterback so that they got to know you can't sit back there all day and pick apart the defense.
Correct. Yeah. And the good thing about it too is, like, in this conference, like, you don't have a lot of quarterbacks that are able to like do things like get the ball in like 2 seconds or anything, or make that super quick read. Which I hate to put down the quarterbacks in this league, but it's like they're not always like that. That first read,
it's what it is.
It is what it is.
Exactly. Like they're gonna go through every single read, every single progression, and everything. Now, the thing I want to see is, and the beautiful thing is also seeing it on those videos on YouTube and everything. Like, can you get home with just 4? Can you get home with just like rushing 3, like without sending a blitzer?
Without sending a rusher. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and then you're really doing something if you can do that, because that means that D-line is holding it down. If you can take you out of your 4, you still getting back there, get through the O-line to get to the quarterback. So that's
and they've been getting after it in practice, like that front
defense
line.
I love this energy I'm seeing. Like
that front 7,
high energy.
They coming.
But
and if you think about it, like even like we just doing comparisons on where we want to see progressions and what we're seeing in like what's happening right now. Those linebackers was a pain point for us. I mean, the D-line was as well, but linebackers too. Was a pain point, and we've improved.
And to be fair, because it's not a shot at anybody that plays.
Oh no, it's not a shot at all.
A lot of our players were playing out of position. They were playing out of position. They were too small for the position that they were actually playing, and they were playing because we were playing with what we had. So a lot of podcasters, I've been watching a lot of shows, and they're talking about
they got a lot to say, friend, don't they?
How we were coming off of this championship, But people have to know that. And I'm not using I hate to say, I'm not using the other school excuse because they said the same thing, but it's just the truth. We were down, 68? I mean, how many people? Not 68, I'm sorry. We were down like 33 of our, between graduation, the portal, and all of that. We lost a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Cozy had to replace a lot of them in like February.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
In
saying?
addition to coaches, like the process, like
coaches too,
people, one thing, and to kind of even speak on, like, hey Marvin, hey Cool Gamer 2, what's up? Hey Marvin, how you doing? Good to see y'all as well. But one thing that we know and we understand about the process is that you're taking, yes, there are some things that, that look on film, on camera, and you say this is a talented team, this is this, but paper. Nobody's taking into equation so many other factors that can win and lose a game outside of what happens on the actual X's and O's in the field. So no excuses. It's behind us. We did what we could with what we had, and we
ain't behind us yet. It ain't behind us yet. Until the next season comes, we have too much redemption.
We have to redeem ourselves because people. I've been watching some of the shows.
Everybody want to talk about that.
That's all they want to talk about. Valley.
I know.
I get it, because if we want, if somebody else team,
we would be talking about it.
We would be doing the same thing. So there it is. Have your fun while you can.
Yeah. So that's why I say it's not behind us. Until we have a season that is, more lateral to who we believe we are.
Yeah.
Then that last season is just not behind us, and I think it's what keeps Cozy, because I'm gonna tell you, I am darn proud of Cozy and what he did this season. He took a lot of things into his own hands. He took real control over the team. As far as his hire, he made it his own. His hires, his players. Cozy was recruiting. He was hiring coaches. He was doing graphics. He was doing drops. Cozy was doing it all.
Everything. He was everything. Like, it's on me this time. Y'all not going.
It's on me. If I got to go out the door, I'm going on my own recognizance, and I have to respect it. So I'm looking forward to this season. We talked about it a million times, some of the games and stuff, but even from spring to the fall camp, definitely 100%. I mean, even in this, like we said, in the spring, they look good. They're looking better now, especially that defense. That defense is coming, and we have, people in positions that they should be in. I'm just waiting to see, how that offense is going to, of course, come together in gel, which, we don't usually normally get to see until the fall anyway. But
like Marvin Allen said, like, the team looks in great shape. Like, they are.
That's one thing we always have.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we never have to really worry about, is that we strength and conditioning. We have a new strength and conditioning coach, along with all the other new faces of coaches that are in the fold. And we got somebody who is highly talented, qualified, has done this before on all levels. So, being in Florida, you're going to be used to the heat, the hot, the weather, but you still need to be strong enough and fast enough to go up against.
Strength and conditioning literally won us the Norfolk game.
Yeah,
because we had not figured it. We had not figured our offense out yet, and so the fact that Norfolk players were dropping like flies and throwing up and cramping and all that every 10 seconds, we were able to, really fix those glitches. Yeah, because that offense, it was struggling. Our run game was struggling. That offense was struggling, and if it was not for the fact that we just plain outlasted them, we outconditioned them, it might have been a different way. But strength and conditions 100% was what won us that Norfolk game, because Norfolk, them players were dropping like flies.
Even Dawson Odoms, he admitted it. He was like, "Yeah, we went for 2 at the end because we didn't want to go to overtime against them because we just didn't have the bodies."
No
and
gas.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
no gas.
You can't. Your fundamentals go out the window when you are not conditioned well, and you're tired.
Absolutely.
You're dehydrated, all the things.
Yep.
It goes out the window.
Hot Cheetos and all that they was eating, whatever they was eating.
No, it's the Takis, friend.
Them Takis. They love Takis. They was trying to drink Gatorade. They was cramping up. Remember the boy, the I think it was the offensive.
That made me so upset. That made me. when he
Just
threw up
right
on
in
the
the middle of
field,
the field. Just right in the middle of the field. He threw
and then
it.
Right.
she
I was
cleaned it
like,
up with no gloves on.
disgusting.
Correct.
That made me
Oh,
so upset.
I was like, what is he doing? I'm sitting in the stadium because I mean, truth be told, Atlanta, I live in Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia heat is a lot like that Florida heat. It gets
Mhm.
hot.
Muggy. Yep.
It's no wind from a breeze from the ocean like they said that we get in Florida or South Florida, whatever. It's just
Yeah.
dry heat. And it's different than being in Virginia because they are off that water too. A lot of the bays and stuff like that. So they were dropping. They were dropping like I hate to say it like that. They needed some pickle juice.
They did. Shout out
They
to our
did.
guy Kelvin over at ONG. He reposted the stream for us, so get some more eyes over
Make
on
sure you
X.
like the
Nice.
stream.
Make sure
If you're in
let's
here,
do
like
that
the
while we got
stream.
a little half a second. Make sure you like this stream. Make
Like
sure
the
you
Yes.
stream.
subscribe to the YouTube
Definitely.
page
Make sure
and
y'all
channel.
like this, man.
Make sure you like the Facebook page. Make sure you like the Instagram page because you will just never be out of the know if you like it all, and it's
Mhm.
free. So why not?
It's free. It don't
It's
cost
free
anything.
99.
It's
Yeah.
And we have some
So
things that we're brewing on anyway. Hey Kelvin, thanks for joining us. I got Penalty Talk with us as well.
What's
So
up,
we have some
man?
things brewing. So you might want to like the pages and subscribe so you can see what's going on over here at the Fang Exchange land. But back to what we were talking about. Everybody, of course, we changed gears a little bit. Of course, the quarterback conversation is the hot topic, right?
I'm the
Yeah.
And
quarterback. Okay. I'm
that's what I
QB1.
wanted to break news. Like Tashay
Breaking
is the quarterback.
news.
Y'all want to know so bad.
If y'all want to know so bad, it's me. Okay. I'm QB1. Didn't want to tell nobody. My past in the closet. That's
Yeah.
that's why I haven't been. That's why we haven't been on
That's
the
really why
show.
we haven't been doing
That's
shows.
really why.
Oh
Because
my
I've been doing
goodness.
my training. You know what I'm saying? I'm training
Yeah.
with Tom Brady and Shador.
There you go.
And I'm QB1.
Okay. And that's why we know you're gonna be the offensive player of the year.
Exactly.
Hello? Is there any other?
We're already going undefeated.
We're undefeated. That's it.
So I'm not even worried anymore.
Ain't no way we losing, but Tashay up back there.
Exactly.
Listen, the quarterback battle. It's a battle as it always is.
Listen,
Yeah,
Demetrius
he
said,
did say
and she's
that.
right. He said he's gonna
Mhm.
announce it earlier, and to me, that's like a good thing. Again, that's a better grip on things from a head coaching perspective. That means that they are showing what they need to show. That means separation is happening because sometimes it's hard to decide when you have 2 to 3 or
Not enough
4
separation.
even.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's not somebody has to rise to the top. So that means some separation is happening. And we'll know. And if we're being honest, we have a game in 3 weeks. We got to prepare.
I'm okay with him not announcing till late.
I'm
I mean,
okay
he's
with it
gonna
too.
announce it.
I wouldn't announce it. They'd have to see who run out on the field if it was me.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's
No.
what I would
Literally.
do.
And
They
I would
would
change his
see-
number so you couldn't guess it.
They would know when he trots out on that field.
I would
okay,
I would be like,
well,
make sure you wear the black long sleeve. They can't even see your skin color.
that's when they would find out with me. Because what y'all need to know for? Just know
Hey,
whoever out there
last-
slinging it gonna
That
sling
last
it.
comment.
Jay Frank said you better have a 1-step drop and let that ball fly.
I'm slinging it all over the field.
Confident. I love that confidence. I love it.
2-second read. I'm not even
telling
all that progressions. I don't need all that. I don't need all
7 touchdowns before halftime. I'm telling you.
that. Easy.
In and
Are you
and
kidding
out.
me? In and
That
out.
sounds like a
We gonna-
mercy rule to me. In football.
Exactly.
Easy peasy. We're gonna get them up out of there. We're gonna run up the score. Halftime, we're gonna put the second string in there. That's when y'all know who comes, who might be QB number 2. Halftime.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna score,
Halftime. She ain't gonna play the whole game anyway.
I'm not.
She don't
That's
need to.
it. I don't need to. 7 scores by the half. Put QB2 in at the half, whichever one that is.
And guess who QB2?
Who? You!
Oh my god.
Me!
Oh my gosh.
That's you wasn't supposed to tell that secret, Ashley.
I couldn't hold it in.
Oh my goodness. That's another 7 TDs in the second half alone. Another 7.
Can't go wrong.
Look.
100 ball on
Hey,
every single game.
Marvin said, as soon as you break a nail, you're gonna be done.
Oh, did I tell you? If I break a nail,
That's
oh
what you
my
can't do.
God.
True story,
If I
y'all.
break
True
a
story.
nail.
In high school, I played basketball, and I didn't
There you go.
always have nails in high school, but I started growing my own nails out in high school. And true story, I was playing and somebody was guarding me, and whatever happened, she broke one of my nails. In the middle of the game, I was like, "You broke my nail." Middle of the game,
Come
I was
on
like,
now.
"Girl, bring it back."
Come on now.
So if that happens, just know in real life that it happened to me playing basketball at least. But yeah,
If
we
they
can't
break my
mess up the
nail, that's
nails,
another
can't mess
7
up the
touchdowns.
lashes.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Did you
Oh,
come
the
back and cross
lash.
her up though?
I don't even know what happened after that. Like she broke my nail. I was still in the back court. The game kept going.
Oh, come on.
The game kept going. I was in the back court looking at my nails.
So you gotta
Oh
at
my
least like
God.
cross her
I
up
mean,
or
you know how
like
hard I had worked to grow those nails out. I won't with it.
at least hit one in her face, like
Something.
Yeah, like dang.
Well,
QB1
so
has not been announced.
QB1 will be announced. Y'all, my eyes just like running. I don't know why. It's just one eye too. I don't even know what's going on right now. But QB1 won't be announced. This is my wild guess. QB1 will be announced not this week, but the next one. So what's that? 2 weeks from now?
That ain't gonna be sooner. I think it'll be next week.
You think it'll be next week?
We play a game in 3 weeks, Ashley.
Like but basically like you have 2 weeks until game week, so like it would either
We
be
gotta
like
announce it next week. Next week.
But announcing it is one thing. He may already know exactly who it's going to be, right?
He knows.
oh yeah, he knows.
Oh yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows.
I mean, I know who I think is going to be.
I think
feel
all
like-
three of us
We
trying to be
all-
quiet.
yeah. I mean,
All three
I
of us had it running across our minds.
I gave my perspective who I think is going to start in my preseason preview video. You'll find out Friday who I think is going to be.
Okay, so that means we got to make sure we go and watch your show. Shout it out real quick because we got to make sure because you don't need to break it tonight. You're gonna break it on when you put your show out, right?
Yeah. So Friday at 1:00 p.m. there will be a FAMU preseason preview video that was already recorded that I have that'll be coming out, and it'll preview every single game, which one I think will win, which ones I think will lose. Basically, like all of the statistics of where FAMU ranked last season, offensively and defensively, and how does that need to improve as well as like players to watch, all of that, and then of course like who needs to step up. What does each new coach bring to the table and everything such as that. So we'll be talking about all of it, as well too. We've got a whole bunch of NFL preseason previews and stuff. We gave all of our takes about like who's going to win what division. Tasha, your boy, he's here in Hillsborough County now.
I know.
Teddy
Bridgewater.
I feel like something's up there. I feel like he's going to land a head coaching job in 2026 somewhere around here. So we'll see. You never know. You never know. Bucks do a good job of getting guys, in the community and everything. So,
collegiate? You mean collegiate
or high school?
No, I'm talking about high school.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't think so. I
just
think
a little stab in the dark.
I can see him even taking on like some pro coaching, even like just staying on and being, position coaching up.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me not say that, but I think he'll. I think he could definitely. I could see him definitely in some collegiate roles. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on.
So when it comes to Demetri asked us, like, who do we think is gonna be? Okay, Penalty Talk's not gonna say who he thinks it is because he's gonna break his thoughts on that as his show. But who do we think is gonna be? Because I mean, if we're being honest, we have a case for at least two of them, just outsider type case. One of our QBs
Ashley and I have a theory. We're gonna put our theory out there, Ashley.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's put it out.
So we have a theory on who we think will start just because we feel like they know the playbook. They've been there longer.
Okay.
But we think as it pertains to the better arm, the better mechanics, if he could get the playbook down, we think that he'll probably start. You gonna put it out there, Ash?
I mean, we're not saying this like we know. This is our theory.
Oh no, this is our theory. This is
why not
talking?
So I mean, because the theory is that there might be we might see more than one quarterback at different times potentially. because we have to think about it. Like skill sets are different, right?
Mhm.
The amount of time with the playbook is different, and it's not the same person. So the theory is like, okay, maybe we have a QB that's been here a little longer, a little bit more comfortable with the playbook, comfortable with running things, and then as other players, get up to speed, it could happen that way. Or another player could just be out there and say, "Hey, it's your job. Take it. You want it? Take it."
I
Now,
like from film. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna just go ahead and say from film. I like Jet Petty.
Oh yeah,
I like him.
y'all do.
Yeah, I like him. My only concern is that Jet came in so late. So I'm just not sure how up to speed he would be. I've heard some things about some of the other quarterbacks I'm not gonna say, but it makes it kind of difficult. So I'm wondering who somebody had to take a big step
Yeah.
within the last couple
Right.
weeks or whatever.
And I'm gonna say
Somebody
this. I'm gonna be real. I like Bryson Martin.
I always like Bryson.
I've always liked Bryson.
But
now, am I saying is that gonna be the guy? That's not what I'm saying one way or the other. But personally, I like what I see, what I've seen from him, and even in like spring game when I seen he had to come in like that one play PV. We don't want to talk about PV, but his level of confidence just to get in there, standing there, throw that dart, and run back off the field like it was nothing. Like I like
just because the
Bryson, and I think he
Junior
has
helmet
mechanics.
fell
Yeah,
off.
when Junior had to come out for a play.
Mhm.
So I like Bryson Martin, but again, what I like even more is that we have options.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bryson. But in the spring, Bryson was running with. I want to say he wasn't running with the twos. Well, he was running with some of the twos, but
I think they
he
were just interchangeable.
primarily. Yeah, it was him and what's the guy? RJ? No, not RJ. What's the other
Tyler
guy?
Jefferson?
Yeah,
Tyler?
no, not Tyler Jefferson.
Oh,
Tyler Jefferson was running with the ones at first.
you're
It was
talking
the
about
other guy.
yeah,
What's
I
his
know you're talking
name?
about. I can't think of his name off the
I
top.
can't
of
think of
RJ Mays?
number
Is that his name?
17.
16, 17.
16. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I can't think of his name, Lord.
I think he was a freshman actually.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was a sophomore.
Sophomore, okay.
Yeah, but he was interchangeable with him, and I did like the way the offense was running under Bryson. Bryson looked comfortable because Bryson is older than. I know he's
Right.
older than Tyler. He's older than the other guy I'm talking about. Not sure about Jet. I think him and Jet may be the same age, or he
Jet is a
might be.
junior.
Yeah, so him and Bryson might be about the same age. No, I think Bryson might be a year older than him too. So I don't know, but yeah, I don't know.
Who do we think can perform under pressure? Because that's a big deal, and that's actually the question, Marvin. Like
Now,
you can have all the mechanics you want to have, and it looks good in practice when there's not a whole lot of a real opposing team running at you that will hurt you.
Now, there is footage of Jet like performing best under pressure. He's throwing game-winning TDs and stuff like on film.
Yes.
Like you don't see that with like RJ
Or
Johnson
Tyler.
it's like a lot of Tyler Jefferson stats that look like to be like garbage time stats. RJ didn't really like have any. I'm being generous here. Didn't really have any stats to go off of.
Correct.
So I mean, Jet is the one that's like the most like battle tested and everything. So, like, but I will say this, like as far as like the play style and what they remind me of, I look at Jet and I see like a Bo Nix, I see a Justin Herbert, more so.
But definitely Bo Nix.
Yeah, like I see like that, like, and I'm not talking about like them with the Chargers and them with the Broncos. Like I see them with like Oregon when I look at Jet. Like I just see like the way that he throws it, the way he runs and everything, the way he knows how to climb the pocket. With RJ Johnson, I see like the potential is for like a Pat White at West Virginia. Like that's what I see when I look at him. Like, is he there right now? I don't know. We have to see.
Posey loves RJ.
He really does. And here's the other thing: like you can always have packages, right? When you have different skill sets, so it doesn't have to be everybody sits on the sideline and only one plays. You can get creative.
I
Yeah.
don't like that though. I'm gonna tell you that. I am not a fan of I'm gonna say this. I know it worked for, and it, you know what? Maybe I have to adjust for our league specifically, because it did work for Jackson. There were packages
Hmm.
that TC, he had Cam McCoy, he had what's his name, Zy McDonald, he
Yeah.
had and then of course Jacobian. So he had like three quarterbacks
That were capable of
that were
had different
capable and
skills.
that he
Yep.
put out at different times for different things. I'm not a big fan of that. I think just because maybe I've just gotten spoiled because people can say whatever they want to say aside from Makai Hagan, but I feel like the last since we've been in the sweat,
Since
we pretty much
we've
had
had
the best
pretty
quarterback.
much.
I mean,
Yeah.
outside of that
That's
first for the
Shador.
first year, yeah,
Shador was
Yeah.
2020
there.
when Shador
Yeah.
was here. But outside of that, Musa, definitely Daniel Richardson, and it wasn't close. Like Makai Higgins was really good at
Yeah.
UAPB, but
Absolutely.
we gonna have to put him to the side because he can't even play this year.
Facts.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be a big deal. So, because I mean, they were one of our games because we would have to play him. That was a game like when we move into game like literal games that we played this year.
Yeah.
That was a game where it was like, oh, they got their defense maybe coming around, and you get like a solid QB who
yeah,
has
I
playing
was
time in the
changing
sweat.
them with Bama State for top three, but now I don't know.
The,
I don't know so much.
now I will say the other quarterback I was high on, and I did like him at USF and UCF was Timmy McClain, who's now at Bethune. I do think he'll win that job, but
I don't think he have enough pieces.
yeah, he didn't have enough pieces there. I mean, the kids
And their
basically.
their quarterback last year left, right? Went and got in the
Hmm.
portal. The guy, I can't remember
I
his
think
name.
Cam Ransom left.
Cam Ransom. No, he didn't.
No,
It was
Yeah, I
the
was gonna say, I
running
thought
the
back.
he's
one
It was the running back.
yeah, the running
not
back
Cam
left.
Ransom. It was
Yeah.
another one.
Trey
Oh well,
Palmer.
Cam
I think it
Ransom
was
was a good one. I like Cam Ransom.
yeah, because I think they're both back. But I'm like, if Bethune wants to like win a couple more games, maybe put Timmy McClain in. I think there's a lot there that they need to work on, and he
Throw it
can't do it
to.
himself.
Yeah, who you
So
gonna throw it to?
exactly.
Marvin's asking
Who
about
you
the young
gonna
man
throw
from
it to?
Florida. He was he came in, he was listed as a quarterback at Florida, but I literally saw him with my own two eyes, and I want y'all to know that man is a linebacker. I'm telling y'all,
Who you talking about?
can't remember his name, but he came
Talking
the
about
last
FAMU?
came to FAMU, but he came from UF. He's
Oh,
listed
you're
as
talking.
Oh yeah,
listen, hear me and hear me where I was standing next to him in the field house. Buddy, I don't
oh,
even know how, he is huge.
that's a lot.
Like
Yeah,
he
his
literally looks
dad
like a linebacker.
Lawrence Wright, because
Lawrence Wright,
Lawrence
yeah.
Wright's son, Lawrence Wright the fourth, because his dad won the Jim Thorpe at Florida, and I think and a national title.
Yes, Lawrence Wright. He is every bit of he looks like a linebacker on the SEC level at that. Like not just a linebacker. Like really
Ashley.
like I'm not playing. I was like, that's the quarterback, y'all. That's what y'all talk about a quarterback. Please. So I
It'll
don't
be
know exactly. I
interesting.
know he's listed as an athlete, so I don't know at what position he'll get in at, or multiple positions perhaps. But I can't see him being nothing other than a linebacker, to be honest. I don't even know
Wait, let's see.
what else
Wait,
could they
how?
have him be.
They might throw some
And,
packages together
and he can
for
throw.
him.
Obviously, he was listed as a quarterback, so that means packages, creativity.
I mean, hey, I love a good fullback dive. So I mean, fullback's a dying breed, but I mean, hey, give it to him. Put him in the game at fullback.
Yeah, yeah. Let him figure it out. So that I'd be interested to see where he actually plays and where he ends up on the field. That's
Yeah, but
right. Get him on
I
the
was
field
told
somewhere.
that he's not gonna be playing the
Yeah, a lot of
quarterback.
people. I saw a lot of chatter about we keep bringing
Yeah.
in these different quarterbacks. Like we can't decide. Like
Oh yeah,
sometimes you just
that's
have to let coaches coach
Do what
and
they do,
exactly.
yeah.
they have a strategy that all of us can speculate about, even and especially the ones who are on the outside of the club. You can speculate all day, but
Yeah,
there's a
And
there's
I
reason
can
no.
for that.
appreciate because like what we saw at PD, you know, Daniel went down and we did not really have a solid plan. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
drop off from Daniel to our next quarterback was so tremendous we
You can't do that.
we
You can't.
lost
You
to a
can't
team that
sustain.
was not good. No shade to PV, but PV was not that good. But
I
Daniel
agree.
goes down, and we have the drop off is just that tremendous that we had nothing left. So and then we couldn't run the ball.
Nope. That was a
So
problem before Daniel goes down. So you got two
yeah, you
worse. You
got
can't even just depend
we
on your
can't
run.
even just we can't even just hand it off. Like it was nothing we could do. So I can appreciate bringing in enough quarterbacks, especially because as I understand they're not just spending time developing just QB1. You know what I'm saying? So this year there's a effort being put into Burris is making sure that he's spending time with whoever will be the backup so that we are not ASS out like we were
Yeah,
the
And that's
I
one
agree
thing
with.
about it. That's one thing. Life and lessons will teach you. They'll learn you.
Yeah,
You'll do something different your next opportunity because you
yeah.
don't want to find yourself in the same scenario. Like if you find yourself in literally the same scenarios year after year, game after game, time after time, then you got to take
everybody can't be lucky as
self-reflection.
Willie Simmons. That man,
That
his
part.
Ball
quarterbacks
guys was
ain't
on his
never gonna
side, honey.
never because we had nothing after Musa and
We did.
Musa stayed healthy for 2 years.
I do
Right.
agree with you, Frank. Frank's got that. That's a good comment that Frank
What
has right
is
there.
Put him in for QB sneaks.
Yeah, do like a tush push. Now,
definitely can do the
yeah,
tush push. That's a law. You're not stopping him.
yeah, you
That
really
extra
aren't.
yard. He's like Jacquez Yant. Remember, Jacquez. What was
Jaquez Yant from
Jacquez
Nebraska.
Yant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
We put him
Yeah,
in
you
to
know
get that
what?
little
You know
one.
what? Body types are very similar. I think
That's
Yant
what I'm
he was
saying.
a little leaner. He looks like he might be, and he probably might be a little taller. I don't know his height, the heights, but that might be the only difference is that he might be slightly leaner. But pretty much the body types are comparable.
I'm
I
telling you.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's Jacquez Yant. And you put Yant in that whole package right there to get that little 1 yard, them little 2 yards.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. If he's built like that, oh my gosh, yeah, definitely put him at fullback.
He's
Find a
huge.
way.
He is.
He's huge. Well, that's what Coach said. He's an athlete. So
Yep.
don't expect to just see
Don't
him
expect
at
to
the
just see him in
quarterback
one.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Perfect, perfect. Love to hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
So
that's
what? So we
the
talked about
offense.
you,
Yeah. We talked
right? We
about the
talked
offense.
about the energy that we've been seeing and noticing the strength and conditioning, the condition of our athletes. Like what else are we that's sticking out to us right now? And again, we're only on what day 4 or 5
Yeah.
of camp. So we have a
Camp.
lot
Yeah,
of practice days,
Not
growth,
even 3.
a lot of days of growth that are still to come, gelling, the camaraderie of the team, all those things. Like what else are we seeing? Even in the chat, like what are we seeing that we like that we may not have seen yet that we want to see?
I'm looking at
I'm
linebacker depth to be honest myself
yeah.
because
I'm excited about the linebacker crew right now. Like what I know to be our linebacker group. We got some key injury guys back. We got our guy Nayron, who is
Nayron,
a crowd
the
favorite.
dog.
Just
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Nayron has found himself on a couple of preseason award lists, which is pretty cool because Nayron has really worked hard for this. Like Nayron has a story.
He's a walk on.
yes, yeah.
My boy was a walk on. That's it. It gets no that's the story. That is the story. It gets no better than that.
A walk
Nayron was
on the
a
first
walk
team
on.
defenses.
Phil Steele, I think he was Phil
Yep.
Steele, all offense. First team defense. He's and then he was all swag. So that's a story right there, and just a testament of what real work will do for you. And he always
Facts.
keeps his head down. He's so humble. He's a nice kid. We love Nayron. We go up for Nayron. Okay,
Right.
Yeah,
And the Rattlers
Nayron.
love Nayron. Not that we don't love all of our players, but
No,
Nayron, and he
he's
stayed
a
true.
leader.
He's a leader. He has all the tangibles.
Yeah.
Demetria says she needs to know special teams. She needs to know that is much better.
That's big. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Special
That's a
teams
big one.
garbage. Should I say that?
yeah.
For
You can say that. I mean,
Say that.
more so than like the kick and punt coverage. I'd like to see that be better. Like
The
I'm
return
not
was
really so much
good.
worried
Return
about.
game.
Yeah, I'm not so much worried about I don't know if Gunnar Trout's still on the team as a punter, but Daniel
Yes,
Porto
I
from
believe so.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, but Daniel Porto from Holy Cross, you know, you I'll say that much like Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboys, Daniel Porto, I'd like to be, money from, 45, 50 getting off the bus.
Hmm.
That has to be just automatic, especially in this day and
Mm-hmm.
age. Like you have to be able
Mm-hmm.
to long range, be consistent, kicking field goals.
Yeah.
And I've seen, trying to make sure I don't mix up his name. I believe it's Emilio. Is his name.
Yeah.
He's a
The
kicker.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing him practicing.
He's pretty
He's
good, even
he's
in the
been
wind.
kicking from midfield
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Even in the
just on
wind.
practices. So again, and we've been known to have good kickers. Like that's
yeah,
another thing about FAMU. Like we rarely struggle in the kicking category of kicking, punting, those kind of things. So that's another area that we definitely have to pick up. Having a special teams that's giving up way too many yards, putting defense behind eight
In
ball before you can
horrible
even get out on the
position.
field. We can't. We have to have better coverage than what we've had. I said he said that tug of wars were funny. Yeah, I love to see stuff like that, especially like in the training camp time, OTA time, and
Yeah,
that
I
helps
love that.
camaraderie. Like
Mm-hmm.
it
offense against
does.
defense, line against one line against the other line, however they choose to split it up. It brings that family, that brotherhood in the foot in
And
the
healthy
Yes,
football together.
competition.
Healthy competition.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely healthy competition. And it gives you
Mm-hmm.
a chance to say, like, okay, well, who really won the tug of war? Like, was it the offensive line? Who should be stronger, the offensive line or defensive line? Or who's, you know,
yeah,
on
exactly.
those kind of things. So I'm loving this what we're doing, we're picking up our content that we're putting out from the media team to show, to let people, the fans and the alumni see. Like,
Yeah.
they're
Shout
working.
out
Yeah,
to Dennis.
I
And
will
you
say.
know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, all I was gonna say is I do love how they're promoting season tickets more and more. Like
Yeah.
they do it
Absolutely.
every day.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. I'm like, keep doing that because the more people that buy season tickets, I think Tasha pointed to it last year. Like if a set number of people purchase season tickets, that's what, a couple $1 million
Mm-hmm.
right there. Like that, $1 million here, that's more than a money game. That's one less money game you got to go play.
Yeah.
So if imagine that, if everybody bought season tickets,
And that's so important. Like it even speaks to sponsorships and
Mm-hmm.
yes,
opportunities to partner with businesses. Businesses, especially large scale businesses, even small, but businesses want to be in front of eyes. It's all about community. It's all about how many people are in the stands, butts in the seats. So if you can, if our AD can go back to any given business and say, hey, we sell out season tickets, or we have guaranteed X amount of seats sold and butts in the seats every home game, 5 home games, 4 home games. Imagine what that could do from a business perspective, because they want to see your skin in the game. Like, are people coming to your games? Why am I advertising to 1,000 people as opposed to 17,000?
Right.
That's what you want to see, and it takes its relief too to the athletic department
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
to know, especially if you do it before the season starts.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what season tickets do. They give you the
right.
expendable budget,
You get
to
it,
be
you
able
get that
to.
money early. You know that you can go ahead and do some things, and then
Yeah.
bring up the rear on other opportunities to bring in some business opportunities, to sell things like old jerseys that we do, merchandise selling to, other sponsorship spots. But that's really key. So Penalty Talk, you're right. Like, we really need to make sure that we are buying season tickets, even basketball season tickets, as well. We have a
yeah,
new basketball coach, new players coming in, buy those basketball tickets as well, because those are revenue generating sports, right? We want our players to
Mm-hmm.
facts.
have a new field house. We want our new players to have better uniforms, better, increasing our nutritional offerings and all the things. And that's kind of where you can start.
Yeah, and be clear.
Yeah,
If you go to at least 3 games in the season and you buy them on Ticketmaster, you don't already paid for a season ticket
You
book.
pay for season
Like,
tickets.
so just get the season tickets, because by the time you go on Ticketmaster and pay all the fees, your ticket is $80 darn near. Okay,
And if you
if
want
you go to
those,
3 games,
mhm.
and if one of them is a classic, especially, you done already paid
And think about homecoming. All,
a
all the people who
homecoming.
wait to the
Yeah,
last minute and end up paying $150 for a ticket, which
yeah,
people actually do. It's a thing.
yes, all the
yeah,
It's not
time.
more. You could have just bought season tickets and already had your homecoming ticket included in your package.
Literally, literally.
You don't have to stress.
facts.
And you pay,
Literally.
you spent less money. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're one of those people who are out of town or just for whatever reason won't be at every game, it's okay. Give those tickets away that you won't attend. But at the end of the day, show that support. So
Yeah. Or use
nine
it
times
as
out of
your
10,
donation to the
games you
university.
spent the season ticket.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yep.
My donation. That's
Yeah.
my little
Right.
donation.
Yeah, that's why I went out and
Right.
got mine. Because
Yeah.
I was doing like 3 games a year. Like if you include if you include Homecoming, Orange Blossom Classic, Florida Classic, like I was doing those 3 anyway, plus maybe an added home game here and there in the past. So I was like, you know
You
what?
done
Like
paid for it.
exactly. Like let's just
And
Paid
go the
for
whole
And we
distance.
have a really, really good home game schedule this year. Like, first of all, it should just be a habit to buy season tickets, right? It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what the schedule is. If you're a Rattler fan, an alum, let's make it and keep it a habit. Every year I'm buying season tickets no matter what, right? But
Yeah.
the icing on the cake is not only am I supporting my school, the place I'm a fan of, but our home game schedule is like we're getting pre-homecomings leading up to homecoming. Every
Yeah.
home game and after. Like these are some exciting games. NCCU, who else is
That's a
coming in?
big one.
Brad?
NC
Bama State.
Central.
Bama State.
That's what, yeah. NCCU, Bama State, Albany State, Alcorn, Jackson, and I think that's it.
Yeah, it's a loaded
It's a
loaded
loaded
schedule.
home
So you
season.
can't lose with
Mhm.
any game that you choose to come to when you've paid. And Marvin, he said it like season tickets away that he get his homecoming. Exactly, get your homecoming ticket.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if you don't come to any other game because you can't for whatever reason,
Give
you
it
made a
away.
donation to the university.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You didn't lose, you still won. And wait, are you saying, Miss Gail, you saying that homecoming tickets are 175 by itself?
175. Wow.
If you get them towards
As a
if you
resale,
wait to the
maybe?
last minute and the resale, yeah, absolutely, but not normally.
No, that's what I was wondering.
Wow.
Like, I'm
If
pretty
you
sure
get
like,
it early, it's about $80. So it's still about $80-$90 without the fees from Ticketmaster. It's still crazy. You might as
Sheesh.
well just get you a homecoming.
a
Homecoming.
package,
You might
a
as well
season
get a
package.
a season ticket package, and
Dude, I did
get it
not
all.
know that.
It's
Dang.
high.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Absolutely. When you're paying for the Ticketmaster, now if you buy it at the
In the box
box
office.
office, you can skip some of the fees and stuff. But most of us, we just go on Ticketmaster and buy it. You spending $80-$90.
Oh, Miss
I
Gail said she
definitely
looked last week. They already got it because they already know
wow.
homecoming's gonna sell out like it does every year. So I'm pretty sure somebody who has tickets who are just a reseller is already out there like waiting on the first person that dropped the ball and didn't get their season ticket.
Yep, they
That's
waiting.
crazy. That's how you know sheesh. I almost cussed, my bad. Sheesh, I'm 28 years old. I still stay in a child's place because my mom always buys those tickets every year. I stay in a
Yep,
child's place and just
I
let
know
her
that's
handle it.
right.
I
Keep
didn't know
staying.
that.
Keep
Yeah.
staying in the child's place. Keep on.
It's 175 on Ticketmaster, but Miss Gail got 3 for 160 at the box office. Do the math don't math
Wow.
on that one.
Yeah, I bought mine at the box office.
But y'all, we
too.
got to support our team, like, and just to see. I mean, and we already know it's customary for Bragg to be full of rattlers. A lot of
Yeah.
people have been talking about how they're gonna come and take over Bragg.
That's not
It's
happening.
not possible. I've been sitting back just watching and kind of chuckling to myself, like,
Yeah.
there's no such thing.
Oh,
Like,
same.
y'all have to understand, like, you don't get when we say there's no such thing as a visitor side. There really
Yeah.
isn't. We're not
My
joking
thing
around.
is, my thing's always been like, where are you going to park? Where are you going to stay? Because I was watching Tasha. I was watching your interview you did with Doc Holiday.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, the best a lot of y'all can do is like, you might as well go to Madison and stay at that little trucker stop and just sit in your
Thomasville,
car. Like,
K-Row,
yeah, Thomasville,
K-Row.
yeah. Like,
because
there's no way.
Tallahassee lodging is not for the week. Let's start there.
It's not.
The travel can already adds on it, and then it's like you
They've
might
been
get a
talking
ticket,
about it.
but you're
They've
not
been talking
taking over
about it.
Bragg. It's not
You're
possible.
not. It's really
Okay.
not.
Not even,
It's
and I'll say like the Jacksons of the world, they'll bring people, but
Yeah,
you're not
people will
taking
travel.
over
I'm not saying
Bragg.
these people
First of
won't
all,
travel because
first
they
of
will travel.
all, yeah, first of all, the side that you're on, our alumni side, some people get season tickets. They already got their seat.
And
So
they
you
don't
gonna get
play
the
about
little
it. You're
side.
not
They
gonna be in
don't.
their seat
You
either.
gonna get up out their seat. You gonna get the little corner over there by
There's a
your
corner over there
band,
by them,
by your band, okay?
by your
And
band,
yeah.
that's all
and
you're
that's
gonna
it.
get. And you're not gonna sit over there by
That's
them
it.
students. because they gonna get you up out of there too. So we have an alumni side and a student side. So
Exactly.
everybody wants to talk about, because they say Southern is like that, and people get upset when Southern says that. But Southern is like, when I went to Southern, they gave us a little section. We had a little section, and I respected their culture because I know our culture. In Bragg, you
Right.
get one little section over there in the corner by your band.
And keep it cute.
That's it. Keep it cute.
Exactly.
That's all you got.
Because it's
So
like the only team I've really ever seen like come in there and just have like a plethora of fans is Southern. Like any other time, like watching games on like ESPN Plus, like who was it? Like Jackson State didn't really bring a whole lot of people. I expected, and I was very disappointed. I was anticipating that first homecoming after COVID and everything. I was like, you know what, Grambling they might bring a nice little crowd.
They want Grambling
And
problem.
yeah, and I was shocked to find that out. And I'm looking over there and I'm like, there is
Grambling does not
nobody
travel.
here.
Mm-mm.
I was like, that's such a letdown. I'm like, so they really only show up when they play Southern. This is what you're saying.
That's
like,
and it brings the city out, I mean the state of Louisiana, but they don't. They football team was trying to be part. That's when the Thick 36 happened. Remember? I want
that
Thick
was
36.
that game.
That's where that game.
Yeah, that was
from.
that game.
Well,
that was that game.
Thick 36 had to retire. Thick 36 decided to
Thick 36
get tied down, so
She's
she
tied
can't.
down.
She can't play
But
a role.
that is where.
Wait, she got tied down?
She's married. She just got married.
Darn.
That's
you thought you was waiting. You were trying to see if she was coming back around.
I mean, look, I don't sit on that side. I haven't sat on that side in a while. But I mean, hey, look, for that, I'll go sit on that side.
You know what's funny? That we really know who Thick 36 is. I wonder if other people know who Thick 36 is.
She's a news anchor. You know that, right?
Yeah, she's actually a news anchor.
She's a news anchor. Yeah, she's a news anchor.
Oh my gosh!
Right up being very well put together.
She's a chocolate bunny. She's a Delta. She's a chocolate bunny, but she's a news anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Thick 36. He said I want that Thick 36.
We gotta find us another decoy. We need another decoy.
They call it the distraction committee. The distraction committee. But yeah, they must be involved in the game. He talking to everybody on that side. We having a whole conversation. I was literally there when he said I want that Thick 36.
That was a distraction that we didn't know we needed.
He got himself an interception too. That was the funny part.
We didn't need it because we beat the brakes off of them too. That year, Grambling. Anyway,
well, we having tryouts for the new distraction committee.
Oh my gosh!
We need a new Thick 36.
Oh goodness!
I want that.
But anyway,
36.
Yeah, Bragg is definitely a time. So as we have our home games, get those season tickets. You know what Bragg is like. We all know what Bragg is like. We don't have to preach it. We preach to the choir in this case. But anybody else who might be watching, get your ticket. Go to your spot corner. Keep it cute.
Go to your corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will not.
We'll show you a time. It's not called Club Bragg for no reason. That's a real thing. That's a real thing up in Bragg.
Which away games are you guys doing?
I'm definitely doing,
Southern's
Orange
away.
Blossom Classic. I've been on the fence about, going to Atlanta. I've been back and forth about that. I'm not 100% sure if I will or not. But, we'll see what happens. Obviously, a Florida Classic's always a guarantee. Other than that, I'm not sure. I would like to go to Baton Rouge one year, though. I would like to. So we'll see what happens. Maybe not this year, but maybe 2027.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah,
I've been to that game.
I think that's other. Got to remind me who our away games are.
Southern,
right?
Alabama A&M.
A&M.
And we rolled off PV
Pine Bluff
year,
too.
But we got Pine Bluff came back on.
Yeah, and then also Florida Atlantic too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. OBC.
Southern is definitely the one.
And then Valley. Valley's gonna be.
Valley would be cool because it'll be at our.
And it's gonna be
at our second campus, our satellite campus.
Yeah, it's FAMU Northwest.
And it's on Founders Week, so that's another reason to go up.
Yeah.
We go up.
They're calling it the Founders Day Classic. Even though it's a Valley home game, they're calling it the Founders Day Classic. We're so disrespectful. That's why people can't stand us, because we just
need to get out there. We need to play disrespectful too.
That's
Facts.
I need 40.
No mercy.
One thing I say, Willie did not ever. He never gave me the stat. I thought he was gonna do it that OVC year 2023.
I thought he was
gonna do it. But he
never
gave me the satisfaction of really like just putting 40 on somebody's head. He never ran the score. I need Cozy to do it.
He did it one time. I don't know why he ever pulled. He pulled it. He pulled it off. It was his first year against Central.
Yeah.
He did it to Trey Oliver, or not Trey Oliver. Was it Trey Oliver at the time?
It was Trey Oliver.
Yeah, it was like 2018. He put up like 50 on them. And like didn't look back.
I'm like, Willie, give us more. Like, we know you got it.
Yeah.
Was it Central or was it A&T?
It was Central, because like it was like his first year. I was like, okay, like, you know what? They'll probably win, but they won't win by much. It'll probably be like a little 7-point win. No, he went out there and like dropped a hammer on NC Central. It was like 55-14.
Trey then. Because he was probably talking crazy. Because Trey Oliver be talking crazy.
Love Trey Oliver, so funny to me.
He talk crazy.
That man is funny to me.
He talks crazy. So it probably
one thing about it, he's gonna talk his talk.
So, but since we've been in this whack, he's not done it. I really thought we were gonna do it to Jackson. When that first opening play and Marcus returns that that kick and it was a touchdown, I was like, oh. And then we kept
that. I was like, oh,
like 28. I was like, oh, he gonna do it. He gonna give it to me this time. And then we came out the second half flat as a donut and didn't score another point. I was like,
now I will say
we need to run up the score. We got to run.
I will say he did try to score it on like I think that last series, and then the clock just ran out. Like he was still like trying to like punch it in and stuff. He could have went for a play action pass and probably scored off of that. But I'm like, dude, just score. And then like SWAC championship too. Like he got all the way down to the goal line and then took it.
Now he kind of ran it up a little bit the SWAC championship game and homecoming. I'll give you that, Coach. I mean Willie, because each time we beat PV by like 30, but I need that 40-point win, that 40 something. You know what I'm saying? We never got that. Now he did. I think he beat PV like 35-14 at the SWAC championship game.
Yeah.
Then homecoming, we beat them like 30, 35. No, that might have been like 45. Yeah. So we did. Okay, Willie. Okay. And see, but you see, he's only ever done it to PV, his old school.
That's his old school too. Yep.
That's his old. That's where he came from before he came to us. But never, you know. I want him to run it up. I thought he was gonna run it up at that OBC, but it's like he pulled the dogs off. I'm like, do him like Dion did us. Dion ain't care.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I need Cozy to like.
I still need retribution for that 59-3.
Yeah, same.
New coaching regimes and everything.
I don't care. That didn't make no sense. Dion ain't had no.
He had to do that.
He did not.
Gail, I agree with you. I agree. Yeah. He needs to, do something, like reach back in time.
What did Gail say?
He's
having a little talk with Jake Gaither. Jake had to wish you
run up the score. Yes.
Run it up. Run it.
Something.
He need a statement win. Cozy, because people have been so disrespectful to Cozy. All these podcasts, all these, so-called sports folks in the SWAC. And I get it. At home. I get it. So
it makes sense, but it's like y'all laying it on thick.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty bad to lose
when the disrespect is that big, when the disrespect is like that for a competitive person, you got to come back and be like, all right.
Yeah, Cozy he need that
say it with your chest.
That and you know why I feel like he should do it? The opening game. Howard, I don't see nothing with Howard that is impressive enough to make me feel like we couldn't put 40 on them. He need to open up the season and put 40 on Howard head, the rematch, the Celebration Bowl rematch. We need to win it again. And there needs to be a statement win. Not on Albany State. That's a D2 team.
Right.
I don't want to see you run up the score. You should do that.
You should.
Okay. Win. But Howard, And then FAU, we know we're gonna be licking our wounds, but we just gonna go get our little check and come on back home. Okay?
I'll say this: Florida Atlantic is not. They're not world beaters. Like they're
They
not like
not.
a team. Like their first year head coach and everything. You know they lost a lot of people because I mean Tom Herman's fall off needs to be studied. But like that's another story too. But like I mean, that's a game where I'm like, FAMU's not going to lose by a lot in that game. I do think that they can hang with Florida Atlantic for a half. I don't think they're going to win, but they're going to probably give Florida Atlantic a scare. Like I
But we
wouldn't.
felt the same way about Troy, though. Troy was a game that we really could have, even if we didn't win it, it should have been extremely
It
close.
could have been executed better and
It
played.
could have been extremely. Troy was not good. They just were not good. We had the better. I feel like our quarterback was like. Okay, I don't want to get started, but anyway, FAU. I don't know yet. I'll know, but definitely, whatever it is, whatever the case may be, we're gonna go down there and get our check. Okay, but then NCCU, when we go back and play NCCU, another statement win because that's a big one, and they've been talking. I hope Cozy, just the way that Cozy got those clippings from Alabama State when Alabama State called us their homecoming cupcake and all that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh
I
yeah, I
need
forgot
him
about
to get because North Carolina Central has been talking
that.
crazy.
I mean, if you think
HBCU
about it,
Nightly, Josh, all of them, they've been talking
if you think about it,
crazy.
Valley came in to brag, which was supposed to be off limits to everybody, and won.
Yeah.
So there's no way that the rest of these teams don't think that they can come in and do the same thing.
Literally.
We
And that's
just
what they're
gotta
saying.
do it.
Mississippi is undefeated in brag. Mississippi, Alcorn won 5 games last season. Talking crazy.
The
Won
disrespect of our
5
coaches.
games against on the west side. The worst side in the SWAC. The sorriest. The west side is the sorry. I said it. Click me here. Okay.
That's
The
true. No,
sorriest
it's
side
true.
in the entire SWAC. Won 5 games and talking crazy. Here go all going to talk. Oh, Mississippi's undefeated in brag. We're gonna go down there and put 40 points on them on their homecoming. Are y'all crazy?
Yeah, it's
But
not
it's the
happening.
disrespect that you have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? When
When
things
Yeah.
like
things like
that
that
happen.
happen.
So Cozy got to come out, and I trust my coach to do it.
And
Cozy
I
got
do
to come
too.
out. He got to hit Howard in the mouth. He got to go get his check at
We got to
FAU.
establish some fear. We got to put some fear back in Brad. We got to put some fear back in
Right.
Brad.
Yeah.
Then Albany State by the second quarter, QB2 need to be in there, and then NCCU he need to hit him in the mouth
Yeah.
again.
No,
Period.
I agree. That's facts. No,
It's disrespectful at this point.
and Dimitri, you're
Anyway,
also correct. The statement that Mississippi's undefeated in brag is very false because
they talking about since we've been in the SWAC, and it's a lie too because we beat Valley
yeah,
many times in the SWAC.
I was gonna say because Valley's been
They talking about 2018 when Jackson has not been to brag since 2018 since we've been in the SWAC. The only team that has been to from Mississippi that has been to brag is Mississippi Valley. And we beat them every year that we've been in the SWAC except last year.
Except for last year.
Yeah.
Right.
So Mississippi being undefeated in the SWAC is a lie. I mean, Mississippi being undefeated in brag is a lie. But you know, when you lose to Valley, you just gotta take the jokes. Yeah.
And the thing, and Dimitri, you're also correct. Like Alcorn hasn't scored 40 points since COVID, and me and Ace have talked about this too a lot. Like I can't. She said Alcorn hasn't scored 40 points since COVID, which
they put 45 points on Southern the year before last.
Yeah, and again, like
year.
this, and me and Ace have talked about this a lot because it's like when we pick games and stuff, and Alcorn comes up. Ace is always telling me, he's like, dude, I can't put my faith in Alcorn. I can't put my faith in Alcorn. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, because every time you pick them in a big time game, they never come through. Like, like it was one night, like we picked them against Pine Bluff, and like
they lost the Pine Bluff.
And they lost, and it's on like a Thursday night national TV game. Because I went to bed, I woke up and I was like, wait, they lost? So. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Let me tell you something. The year we came into the SWAC, Bethune-Cookman had won no games. They were 0-7. They were the Owens. That was what they were calling them. I think it might have been our first year or second year, 21. It was either 21 or 22, I think. and
Right.
we were playing. It was the same day we were playing Southern in Baton Rouge, and Alcorn was playing Bethune-Cookman in Florida.
Mm.
And them people went down there and lost to Bethune-Cookman, gave Bethune-Cookman their first win in the season. And Bethune-Cookman hadn't won no games. They
See,
hadn't won
that's
it literally 7. They were like 0-7. I'm not joking. It was either 0-7 or something like that. And Alcorn went down there and lost to them people. And even the year, so when Demetri was saying that they didn't put 40 points, they did. So 2023 it was. 2023. They were supposed to come meet us in Bragg. We were not supposed to be playing PV. We were
right. I
supposed to be
remember
playing
that.
Alcorn.
Yep.
I remember that.
Alcorn beat Southern 45-8. It was something crazy. They beat them like by 40 points. The next week they went down. You know what it is? I just thought about it. It might be Thursday games for them or off day games because they went and played Texas Southern on a Sunday.
Mm.
And they lost to Texas Southern. Texas Southern beat them like by 40 points, like 44-11 or something. It was something crazy. But they were supposed to come. So when you say that you can't put your faith in them, they were supposed to meet us in Bragg. That was supposed to be our first time playing Alcorn was 2023 at the SWAC championship game. We were not supposed to play PD. But they went and lost that game at Texas Southern and didn't make it. And then, but they said they're gonna come down here and beat us.
They better pray it's like a chilly homecoming and not a hot one. Which I mean, early October.
I think it's gonna be a hot homecoming.
It's gonna be a hot one.
It's early October.
It's not.
But Mississippi heat is nasty too now. And Mississippi heat is it's that you seen that video where they were like it's the time of weather where it sounds like that you know that in the heat of the night with how the heat of the night opens up. That's the kind of heat that they got in Mississippi.
Oh my goodness.
It's hot there too. But I just don't, I don't trust it. They got a pretty much, they had a young team last year, a small team. And so they got some guys, but it's pretty new, kind of like us too. But I just, I trust us to get the job done.
They had discipline issues too on the field and everything as well too.
They had a lot of people playing out of position. Like us, they had a lot of things going on. First year coach, they had a lot.
That's why you
they
come
definitely
in
had quarterback issues.
You're supposed to correct all the first year things that didn't go right. Come second year, and you put a better product out there on the field. What they say, line it up.
I will say this though, the AD sure put Cozy in a tight spot with that because Cozy cannot lose homecoming. I don't know the last time we lost a homecoming.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time since we lost. And we lost our home winning streak in Bragg last year. And then if we come here and lose homecoming the next year, when I tell you the ship is gonna be on fire.
Oh yeah, it'll be on fire.
That ain't gonna happen. We ain't doing it.
It's because it's so rare. It's like it's a stat that like we always share it every year around homecoming. It's like I think like since 1995, FAMU's like 26 and 9 or something like that. Probably less than that. 26-4, I think, on homecoming. Like, and that's since like 1995. Like,
even when we were sorry.
Yeah, like
even when we were horribly sorry.
Most of those losses are from those bad teams, like during Alex Wood's time. Like that's I know. I
was really excited.
I did not.
Coming in, I just thought. I mean, it was new. I was like, okay.
Alex Wood. That was. But you know what the craziest part about it is? The craziest part about that is that even during Alex Wood time, we were beating the HBCU national champions. We were still beating NCAT. We were still beating A&T. Do y'all remember that?
I really don't.
I remember they came I remember they came for homecoming his last year, and I remember we did lose that, but like we shut them out in the second half. I do remember that.
We were still beating A&T even with our sorriest teams.
I remember they hung tough with Central too, like on a Thursday night, and like they gave Central a scare, and like Central was like they went to the Celebration Bowl, and I think they won it that year because they beat Grambling. I do remember that, but
listen. They claim that 2019 year Alcorn claimed they were praying for us to get there. They were so tired of seeing North Carolina A&T, and North Carolina A&T was weighing them out every single year. They wanted us so bad. I'm like, sir, we were gonna beat y'all, okay?
Okay. But anyway,
Yeah. Anyway,
we coming up on. We had a good talk tonight. Any parting thoughts?
I mean, I'm looking forward to getting down to Miami and everything. It's, of course, obviously seeing the game, but of course, like, I mean, down in Miami Labor Day weekend and stuff. I mean, it's not too often you get to go see a FAMU game, but also go walk on the beach and everything too. So I'm looking forward to getting down to Miami and stuff. My sister actually told me today it's too early to start packing for that. She was like, you still have 25 days left, or probably less than
You're
that.
really
Like,
excited over there. You already packing.
the double
yeah, like
header.
I'm.
Willie Simmons with his genius marketing. The double
Yeah,
header that weekend. You
The
got
double
Bethune
header, yep.
Cookman and FIU, and then us and
or really a triple header
Howard.
because you got Willie going against Bethune. You got us against Howard, and then you got the old Catholics versus convicts on Sunday night in Hard Rock as well. So
Oh,
True.
so it's gonna be a
oh yeah,
Big
it's gonna
time
be
that
down in South
weekend.
Florida.
yeah,
Big-
it's gonna be a very animated and fun weekend. Definitely hydrate with water for those of you that are going down to Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good
it's
thing
hot.
is we are the home team, so we will not be on it.
We will not be
No,
getting burned up.
no.
Yeah,
Are we the? Yeah, we're the home team.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're the
We're the
home
home
team
team,
this year.
so we
We
won't
won't
be
get
on that
fried.
burnt. Oh my God. Yeah, we won't be
We
getting
won't
fried
go
up.
get fried. So get your tickets. I saw Miss Gail said she got her season tickets for basketball and football. So everybody be like Miss Gail
Period, Miss
and
Gill.
get your season
Yeah,
Period.
tickets. Come root cheer these athletes and our coaches on basketball games. Football game is up right now, so for the football games. Um, Dimitri.
I got one thing to say. Get me to
Okay,
the
go ahead.
brag. Get me to the brag.
To the Brad. The B dot will be there from
To
what
the
I
brag.
understand. Still,
He is.
nice.
Get me to the brag.
adding his flair to the home game environment. Our DJ, our student section, the band, the fan base, all the things. Marvin said he gonna have liquid IV.
Liquid IV.
Keep your
Yeah,
liquid
get
IV
some.
close. But yeah, that's it for us. We're came to y'all on a Tuesday night, which is an unusual night from what we've been doing. We'll most likely come back on Thursday to pick up our cadence, our Thursday night cadence. So we'll try to keep that cadence rolling weekly as we roll into the fall season. We'll come back with updates, tell you what we know, tell you what we can tell you.
Right.
And don't forget, the Fang Exchange is a media platform, but we also promote NIL for our athletes. So make sure you go get you some social house. Some things are gonna roll in. The football season's going, so get your social house for your tailgates. Go ahead and order it now. There actually is social house in local stores in Tallahassee, so you can get it off the shelf without having to pay the
Bet you
shipping.
didn't know that.
wait for
Fang
it to come in
Exchange is in the
but
liquor store.
surprise.
We in the
So
liquor
don't stop
store.
by. When you're locally in Tallahassee, it'll be going some other places because we have our distributor. Let me pop it on. Let's see if I can pop it on the screen real quick. Just to remind y'all, because I think y'all might have forgot what it looked like.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all definitely keep supporting these ladies, guys. They're doing great. They're doing a great job and everything. Also, too, Running Gun Podcast will be back next Wednesday, actually. That crept up really quick. Jeez. Oh, my God.
Next Wednesday.
Golly.
Okay.
So, yeah, y'all definitely, tune in. And then this Friday, of course, Family Preseason Preview dropping. I need to get one of those bottles.
You got to get one. It's a collector's item.
I need to get one.
It's a collector's item. Oh, and you might see your Fang Exchange family on ONG tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in to ONG as well, because we're gonna be out here in these social media podcast streets.
We getting booked and busy. The people want to talk to Fang Exchange.
Exactly. They want to talk to QB1 and QB2.
And I'm QB1. Here first.
Correct.
Breaking news.
Correct.
Goodness.
But anyway, y'all, thank y'all. Marvin said they don't forget the liquor, and that's exactly it. You don't ever forget the liquor. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for coming in and joining with us. Keep your social house, get your season tickets for basketball and football, and come back and make sure you come back and see us Thursday night. Make sure you check in our penalty talk, and y'all have a good one. Fangs up, Rattlers.